The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Shout out to Not Impressed Podcast. This is episode 19, I want to say.
19. Yeah, 19.
I believe so,
19,
you know what I
19.
mean? Shout out everybody tapping in, you feel me? Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, all that. Feel me? I appreciate everybody been tapping in, all the new people, all the old people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell a mama, tell your friend to tell a friend, to tell her sister, to tell her aunt to tap in.
Subscribe, like,
you know,
share, tap in with us.
Yes, sir.
Hit us in the DM. Talk shit to us.
It go down in the DM.
But it's good to be back.
Yes,
we had
sir.
2 podcasts this week, if you guys didn't know that.
You guys didn't check them out. We had 2 of them.
We had 2 of them. We had one that had some technical difficulties, but we had another one. We did another one, and yeah, check them out.
We did 2 pods back to back, bro.
Hey, man, that shit was low-key a challenge.
Yeah, it's cool though. But this nigga Peter told a story about peeing in his own mouth. So if you guys didn't see that, check out the Peabody episode.
I'm about to clip that shit today.
Yeah, for sure.
They gonna see it though.
That shit was funny. If you guys ain't see it, man, go check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Peabody, Mr. Peabody.
But besides that, man, how's it going, man? How's your week been?
Good, man. We went to the snow, and again, you know, I'm not a thrill seeker and shit, so I just chilled and relaxed and watched everybody do their thing and watched some people eat shit, and yeah.
That's always fun to watch people in pain.
Yeah.
Remember in Big Daddy, this nigga just loves when he gets hurt, when Adam Sandler gets hurt.
I thought you were gonna talk about the scene where they throw the like sticks so the food could like.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious too.
Bro, Big Daddy, what is it? It's called Big Daddy?
Big Daddy.
Yeah, that shit's funny, bro.
But even
he pop anonymous.
He pop anonymous. You give him all the easy ones.
Hey, to be honest with you though, like with like Adam Sandler and all those fools, man, like they look like they just be having the best time on these movie sets, bro.
Like they're friends.
It's just like homies, just chilling, shooting some shit. You know what I mean?
From what I know, a lot of those people are his like good friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's like always been like this core group of individuals that are working and shit. You know?
Yeah, I always say they should do a Wayans Bros versus Sandler movie.
Oh, I never thought about that.
That'd be stupid fire.
Like just a mix of the 2 universes and shit, and just bring out like all the top like even like think about like bringing out some of the like better known characters from both sides.
Exactly, hilarious. Do like Marlon Wayne's granddaughter is getting married to Adam Sandler's
Hey, what if you
daughter.
threw the whole Tyler Perry stuff in there though too?
Even that'd be hilarious, bro.
Why can't they do that, man? That'd be hard.
Gotta get that before they're too old.
That'd be so dope, man.
Make a poll or something.
But speaking about, you know, older movies and stuff like that, we got this new movie, You People, that came out.
Yep.
It was pretty good. I think it was pretty good. You know, it served its purpose. You know,
cool.
But one thing I just wanted to highlight, like fucking Eddie Murphy, man, that fool still looks super young and shit,
same,
bro.
Huh?
Like
Lauren London too, looking young.
Yeah, looking beautiful.
That was probably so difficult. Imagine like, I wonder how she felt like playing a movie where you're like in love with somebody.
You know what part because you had
difficult.
talked about this to me a little bit. You know what part that stuck out to me with that moment was when they're like the turning point of the relationship, right? Like she like has to kind of say like, oh, you are, you know, basically like how much I love you and shit. And I'm just thinking like in that moment, I'm pretty sure she was like, cause she started crying. I'm pretty sure she was pulling from, you know, the missing of her, of Nipsey.
Yeah, that was insane, man. I was just thinking that. I was like, and then like, even when they kissed, I was like, she probably never hasn't kissed another man since then.
Yeah.
Like in the kiss one for the film, that's gotta be insane.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like all those like moments of like them having to be like intimate in a
rubbing
sense
feet
or
together,
affectionate, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure it's like one of those things where I could imagine that she would think like, you know, kind of bring back memories, you know? But that leads me to this though, okay? Because you say that. Vanessa Bryant, bro.
R.I.P. Nip.
R.I.P. Nipsey. But Vanessa Bryant too, man. Like,
yeah, we spoke on that last time. Like, how does she find
But we
love?
never got to air that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we never got to air that one. So
how does she find love? Like, when is it acceptable? Which, you know, it's not for us to decide, but you already know, like, the whole world is going to be watching. Like, if she were to come out in a public relationship, there's people that are going to be literally heartbroken.
Yeah.
That are literally going to send her hate mail like, you deserve to
go
not
to
live anymore.
Yeah.
Because.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, bro, at some point, like, she's gonna like. I mean, she wants. We want that as a human.
Yeah, we should. We should want that for her.
No, I'm just saying, but like, just as individuals, we want companionship. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, I just think that whoever that person is, it's like, how do you even fill that void?
Big shoes to fill.
How do you fill that void? I don't know, man. That shit is like...
That sounds like I wouldn't even want to take on the role.
Exactly.
Because everybody's going to be on... Not only are they going to be on her, like, you fucking cheated on my dad, you know, they're going to be on this new man. Like, they're going to be on his head, like, in every single comment, every Facebook post, go to his mom's Facebook, like, you should have never had that kid. He doesn't deserve to be sleeping in Kobe's house, blah, blah, blah.
Even with like a Selena, man, back in the day, you know, like, I don't know if we talked about any of it, but I think I've mentioned this to you before. Like with that situation, it was like a lost love. Boom, just snipped from him, you know? So like whatever woman would come in, because I think he's married nowadays, her boyfriend or husband at the time. It's just like, how do you fill those voids?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. And I bet with them too, it's like, I mean, Selena was universally loved. There was a little bit of an older time.
Yeah, back in the day.
It's more the Hispanic culture really holds on to it. Like everybody knows, but the Hispanic culture really holds on to the whole Selena thing. Yeah. But with Kobe, it's like, it's not just the black culture. It's like
the whole world.
Freaking world, bro. Like there's gonna be people in Japan like, oh my God, Vanessa Bryant got a new wife.
Yeah.
Like we need to fucking...
That's what I'm saying. But even like think about being that man and shit, like just having to deal with all that too now. You know, like all the adversity and of that shit.
For sure.
I wouldn't want to be that guy.
For sure.
No.
Did you see that cafeteria lady got caught selling edibles to
I seen the headline, I didn't read into it. What happened?
Students. So she got caught selling. She was selling edibles to students. She was a cafeteria lady.
Okay. She wasn't just like dumping that shit in there, serving it to
no,
kids.
she was selling it to them.
Okay.
Like she was slanging it out the cafeteria.
She was like, here goes the graham crackers, and then here goes the
here's a gram. Here's a graham cracker, and here's a gram. You feel me?
Of Cali, where was it at?
I'm not sure. Honestly. But yeah. So she ended up getting told on by a student using an app called P3, where I basically I guess you can do like anonymous like telling.
Okay.
So they told on her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
See, as a parent, you're like, oh yeah, like that's good. Like these kids should not be, because edibles are crazy, bro. It's hard to tell like how strong it is, the potency. Like,
yeah, you see what happened with Van Nuys Middle or something like that?
No, I didn't.
When all the kids had the overdose and stuff on the edibles and shit just recently?
Overdose on weed?
They all had panic attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't overdose on weed.
They put OD in the, you know.
You can't OD.
But it was all panic attacks. That shit just happened. You didn't hear about that?
Nah, they need to learn how to handle their shit.
This was just like last year.
But yeah, like
last year.
As a student, you're like, you fucking snitch. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But as a parent, you're like, bro, my kid should not be fucking based in third period.
What grade level or like what was it?
I think it was like middle school or something, or high school. Middle school or high school. I want to say high school though.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I know what these kids want.
If that was my school, I'd be hot. We used to have this girl at my school for like a month. She was selling edibles, and those shits were crazy potent. Like, and they were like $5 or like $10, and then we like split one. I remember I ate one, and I went to class. I went to psychology class. It was my wrestling coach as the teacher.
Yeah.
I don't know what she put in those damn cookies, but that shit was like the craziest experience I've ever had on edibles. That shit was like I did acid. I just remember like drawing something and it was like melting, and then I remember I just started laughing, and my coach was like, he's like, "You good?" And I was just laughing and laughing. I put the book in front of my face, and I was just like dying, like just keep going, bro.
What the fuck?
And she ended up getting told on.
Yeah.
And it was like the middle of school, and I remember they called her out, and somehow she knew because she like stashed the shit like literally an hour before or something like that, like 10 minutes before in class. She had stashed it, and they called her out. She didn't end up getting in trouble, but she stopped selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Did that?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did anybody at your school sell any like crazy stuff? Like,
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm sure it was going crazy. It was going crazy. I don't know anybody in particular.
Not like edibles, but like just anything, like tortas.
But I'll just say, yeah, like the thing that was going crazy, especially when I was growing up, was the people selling candies and snacks, like a student store out of their bag.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was,
I remember the chip guy. He used to have all the chips and shit.
That my brother was in business, but he was like all profit.
Yeah,
because he would go to he'll go to the 99-cent store, get a bag, and just fill that shit up.
Smart man.
And go flip all that shit, bro.
Smart man.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I was seeing. Like, you know, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know where I was getting my butt at the time. Where the fuck was I getting that shit from? Nobody from school.
I remember in middle school they were doing the gummy bears with Kool-Aid.
I never had that.
Yeah, that was big.
I never had that right
middle
there.
school, elementary, they would sell like, it would just be like a little Ziploc with gummy bears. Then they put the powder and then they add like a little bit of water.
Got you. Yeah. I think I seen those. I think I seen those.
We had one dude, he used to sell tortas, and that his shit used to go up. It would be like ham, lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a torta. And that shit was like $5.
Yeah.
That shit used to be busting.
That was in high school?
Yeah, that was high school. Yeah. And like the teachers would be buying from him and shit.
Did your high school like give any like special food? Like, you know, like, because like there's of course the school food that they're gonna give you, but then there's also like maybe Domino's or like some Subway or something like that.
Not that they would give. I think they might have got like an In-N-Out truck one time or something like that.
Oh, really?
Not like,
but you guys had to pay.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was never like, we gave Domino's today, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because like in my school, like every Friday or something like that, it would be like, sometimes it would be Subway, sometimes it would be, and for a public school, I was like surprised that was happening.
Yeah. What do you remember? What do you remember from the student store in high school?
Oh man, the number one thing, man, was to get like I mean, when I could afford it. When I could afford it, I was to get the cup of noodles and then the hot Cheetos and just
smack,
dump those bitches in there.
Oh yeah, we used to do lemon, the see-through, the clear Gatorades, and they had the red one and the green one.
Yeah.
The red one was busting.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened to those Gatorades. They don't even sell those no more.
What do you mean?
They were like clear Gatorades.
It was like a cherry one?
I don't remember.
It was like white?
Cherry. Yeah, it was clear. No, not the cherry white one. Like these were a specific kind of Gatorade.
I've never seen that.
They were completely clear.
No,
and they had a red one and they had a green one, and the red one was busting. And then I would get that, and I would get the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart right before going back to the fourth period. Oh yeah, we were on.
Yeah, the student store shit, man.
Oh yeah,
that shit was lit.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see. Trying to get my shit set up. I thought it was up.
Did you see Ben Simmons requested his $1 million wedding ring back?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he requested his $1 million wedding ring back.
Who was it? From whom? Do you know who it was from?
Whoever's ex-wife.
Really?
I don't know who the fuck she is.
I don't know if it was like somebody like Meg Thee Stallion or something.
Nah, I mean, she might have her own motion, but I don't know who she is. But yeah, he requested his $1 million ring
because they're not, of course,
they're not
married
together no more.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Indian giving.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Give my shit.
Women are very particular because they'd be like, you're broke, you need it back that bad. It was a gift. It was a gift in the moment, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. I think you still have, that's ownership of your shit. It didn't go through.
But you gave it to her.
I gave her a piece of candy. I want that shit back.
What if it's 20? What if it's, right? What if it's 20K? You getting it back still?
Then give my ring back.
10K.
Give me my ring back.
No matter what?
Give me my ring back.
Yeah.
What do you keep my ring for?
I know.
And especially if you're still rocking it.
Because it was a gift.
It was because of, but was it a gift or was it because of engagement?
We're getting married. We're married.
Exactly, but it's because of engagement.
Okay, so that's like saying when you give it, it's like saying, okay, I'm going to give you this, but if anything happens, I'm taking it back. You might as well say that when you're giving it. How crazy does that sound? Hey, I'm going to give you this wedding ring, but if anything happens, south, I'm going to need that back.
I need my shit back.
You feel me? I'm playing devil's advocate because if it was $1 million, if it's $1 million, I'm taking that shit back. I don't give a fuck.
No, yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. For sure, $1 million. You get my shit back.
But I'm saying in general, though, like, imagine how that sounds, though. Like,
it sounds crazy, but I love
you so much, baby. I'm going to give you this ring. But if anything happens, I need that back.
You're going to be like DJ Khaled? Say my name.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled. Say my name.
Is that what he said? He did that? I didn't see that.
Bro, it's a music video. And like DJ Khaled goes into like about a minute monologue.
Yeah.
Well, not monologue because there's another person there, but like stint, and he's like putting the headphones on her. And he's like, before he does, he goes, say my name. Say my name.
She's like, DJ Khaled?
You smart, you loyal. That scene.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
Yeah. Give me my shit back. $1 million? Give my shit back. I go take that shit to the nigga up the street.
Yeah, too, and you know that. What is she gonna do with it? She's not gonna wear it. She's gonna sell it too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's either gonna sell it, and you know, if she sells it, fuck it, whatever. She sells it. I'm gonna still be mad. Get my shit. But if she's rocking it, that's just like, what's the point?
Now, let's say your girl buys you a Rolex, $20,000 Rolex.
Yeah,
shoots it to you. This is not even a wedding gift, nothing. She just gives it to you. Now you guys break up.
Yeah.
2 years later, are you giving that Rolex back?
No, because it's a gift.
This motherfucker. No, because it's a gift. Oh my God.
It was a gift to me. Why I gotta give it back?
So's that wedding ring.
It's because of the engagement. It's the title behind it. Engagement? It's not an engagement gift.
This nigga's moving the goalpost. This is yours as long as you're with me. Here you go.
Nah, have you ever like had anything like that happen to you though? Like where like
you wanted something back?
Well, no, let me put it like this. Because I had a homie that like when shit went south and shit, like the girl came and dropped off all the shit that like he had ever given to her type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, has anything like that ever happened to you?
Not really.
No.
But I did give my ex, what's it called? It was a Kobe Los Angeles Times edition.
Yeah.
And I had given it to her. And it wasn't even on some like, it was ours or nothing. I just literally had gave it to her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, after we broke up, I was like, damn. I wish I had that magazine. I'm just jealous that it's sitting at her house and
got you.
And niggas gonna come to her house and look at it like, this is a nice magazine. I bought that shit.
And then she gonna be like, oh, you can have it, I don't even use it.
Nah. She's a fan. She ain't gonna do that. But still, either way, I don't like that. Niggas is coming over and they looking at it like, this is nice.
That shit's funny.
Fuck that.
That shit's funny, bro.
I should have etched my name in that motherfucker.
Speaking of relationships and stuff like that, because we always talk about, I feel like we've been pivoting into relationship talk a lot.
Yeah.
Would you be open to like a poly relationship? Like, you ever thought about that?
Hell yeah. Fucking right. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll be down for that.
But if I'm not mistaken, okay, so like I when it comes to poly, it's like it's not an open relationship. It's like multiple partners.
Yeah. But
so you guys are all
I couldn't like cheat. I couldn't like go.
Yeah, you can't go do your own thing. Yeah. You're just like, I like you, we like each other, we're all gonna be together.
I'd love that.
That would be difficult though. Think about
any ladies out there open for the poly,
bro. But think about that, man. Really think about that. How difficult would that be?
Well, it depends on the situation. That's why if it's like one of those situations where they're friends and they enjoy the company of each other,
but who gets more love?
The same.
You guys are we equally got to get 30% of the lip.
Yeah, no, we share. You feel me? I'll kiss you. I'll kiss you. You feel me? You guys hang out. We might have to separate times of like sex because I can't be doing the threesome every time.
Yeah.
Because then if I do a threesome every time and then you come in last, you might not get as much. I want to make sure you guys both enjoy yourself. So, we'll do threesome sometimes. The rest of the time, you get Tuesdays, you get Thursdays. We share on Saturday. You know what I mean? Type shit.
I think he's thought about this guy.
Yeah, look, he planned it. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, we get all together.
Oh shit, he already has all the days planned out.
That's a fact.
I like to say I'd be open to that and shit, but I could just see it being
troublesome.
Troublesome. I don't think even for me though. I just think women, women are so catty with each other.
That's why you got to find the right woman, and
it has to be like some, you know what I mean?
They got to be friends and shit.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, it can go south. I think no,
for sure.
Yeah, just
because then if they fall out, let's say they fall out for some kind of reason, and then it's like now you're stuck in the middle. And it's like you're gonna be with me, or you're gonna be with her. I don't like that bitch no more. And like fuck.
Right.
Well, who's still down to stay? Because then we got to find a replacement.
I'll be like, look, any, mini, mighty, mo.
Any, mini, mighty, mo. Catch a hoe by the toe. No.
I choose you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it could get, I think it can get tricky and shit, I think that, because let's say hypothetically speaking, you get one, both of them a gift.
Mm-hmm.
But you're thinking that, hey, this is the gift I got to get this one. This is the gift I got to get this one.
Yeah.
And then they look at it like, oh, well, why she get that?
Well, guess what? I'm going to get you guys the same gift from now on. You guys get the same bag. You guys get the same clothes.
That shit would be troublesome, bro.
You guys get the same dinners.
That would be troublesome.
It would be, but I'd love it.
It would be interesting.
I love it. I would never look, baby. If you bring another girl, I don't ever why would I cheat?
Mm-hmm.
We together,
yeah.
all of us. We're a family. You know what I'm saying?
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family.
Nobody gets left behind.
I wanna Ohana, you know what I'm saying?
I wanna Fanta.
I wanna Fanta.
So, okay. So, what about open relationship, though?
I want to say I'm down for an open relationship, but I'm not gonna lie.
We're
I
just
realize
too
that I'm getting older.
Yeah.
I'm a little I can be at times a little possessive.
Yeah.
I don't. A lot of most niggas are too.
I think it's just guys that like that's what it is.
There's some that aren't as much, but it's like I can't care for you in the same way, in the same like realm. If I know somebody else is fucking you, I could care for you. I could care for you as a person. I could be your best friend.
But open relationship would be you guys are a committed partnership, but you guys are open.
That's what I'm saying. I could be your best friend. I could fuck with you. We could hang out. We could cuddle. We could do shit, and you could fuck other people. But if I say, oh, we're gonna be this, and you're gonna be my wife one day, and I want you to come to my mama house, yada yada yada.
Yeah, so
I could not see somebody else's dick going in you.
Yeah, so open relationship wouldn't work at all. I think
as of right now.
Yeah, I think sometimes I've had those thoughts where like, oh, that could work. You know what I mean? But like you said, like ultimately, us men, we're very possessive, man.
Yep. I don't want to hear about no D going in no P. Let's keep it G.
On me.
And that's on me. GG.
Did you happen to see, let's jump a little bit, but did you happen to see Megan, bro?
No, I haven't seen it. You watched it?
Yeah. You gotta check it out.
Is it only in theaters or what is it on?
There's a site you can watch it on and shit. I'll tell you after.
You don't want to burn out the site?
Yeah, I don't want to burn the site, bro.
If you go onto our last Instagram post and you tag 2 people, like the post, and make sure you're following, we'll give you the site.
Burn the site. We'll burn that shit. But yeah, you can watch that shit there. All right, so you didn't watch it, so I don't want to get into too much, but what I will say...
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's worth watching. It's worth watching. I would say that, like, Chucky ain't got shit on Megan, bro.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she's like a robot and shit.
Yeah, bro, she ain't got... But, I mean, you know how they made that for robotic, too?
Give us, like, the quick synopsis of the movie. For the people who haven't heard of it or don't know.
So, a little girl, you know, she loses her parents, and she has to get basically taken in by her aunt. Her aunt works for a toy company, and she's like supposed to be working on these other toys, but all along she's working on her own little side project, and it happens to be Megan.
Okay.
And, you know, Megan starts to help her deal with her problems and shit, like the little girl. Starts to help the little girl deal with her problems, but it just goes south, you know, because she gets a little bit possessive.
Okay. That's enough. We get it. Hey, you know, it was a good movie that's kind of like that. Well, not like that, but a good movie that's kind of like that classic Toy Soldiers.
That is it. What is it? Toy Soldiers?
Yeah, the one with the action figure toys and
it's not Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
Yeah, I was like Toy Soldiers, like something else.
No, Small Soldiers. That shit was fire. They're like the army company.
It's been so long I haven't seen that.
The army company. Basically, they're trying to make the toys really cool, so they put in this new chip, but they try to buy it for cheap, and they end up buying like a chip from the army. So when they put it into the toys, they basically come alive and shit.
I gotta see that one. It's been so long since I've seen that, bro.
Yeah, the Gorgons.
You brought us back to that time. Like, you ever seen Indian in the Cupboard, bro?
Hell yeah, I used to love that movie, dog.
Shit was fire.
Yeah,
they kind of made you think like, what would I put in there to make real?
I'd probably I'm sure I tried to put something in the cupboard. Like,
that shit ain't working. Remember the part where they scare the little Indian guy and he like has a heart attack?
I haven't watched that shit in a while.
Bro, there's a scene where like he like scares of course he opens it up and the little Indian guy's right there and he just like scares him and like has a heart attack. Great movie. Great classic movie.
Great movie.
What else you got, bro?
Did you see the well, actually let's start a little bit slower.
Okay.
You know, R.I.P. Randy Gonzalez, the father from Inky Boys.
Oh man, yeah.
The father from Inky Boys, R.I.P. him, man. That's super dope, man, to see his relationship with this kid.
Yeah, bro.
And you know he was only 35, right?
Young, bro.
35 with colon cancer.
Yeah.
So apparently he released the information like in April. And he barely found out 6 months before that.
Yeah, it was quick.
Colon cancer.
It was quick.
And they told him he had 2 to 3 years to live.
It was quick. I remember seeing, because like I hadn't seen him post anything for a minute. And then when I did see him, I was like, damn, something's going on, you know, because he was like all skinny and shit, but like unhealthy looking skinny, you know what I mean? And then that's when like he, of course, announced it.
Yeah.
Sad, man. Sad. It's sad to see.
Super sad. And you see his son is on
his son is
Lopez
on
now?
like, killing it, bro. I don't know. Is he a permanent character on there, or is he just
I'm not sure. I thought he was only on one episode, but he's been on continuous episodes. So as of right now, he's
yeah. I mean, I think he has a bright future, bro. For real.
Bro, like the videos that little kid would be doing, like the acting is insane. I
like the alien one where like the alien's taking him over. Like, remember when he's in the alien costume?
Oh yeah. Is the son in there or the dad's
the son?
Oh, I know. I didn't see that.
There's the son in there and shit. That shit was fire, man.
Yeah, he used to act, he was acting super good. Well, he does act super good, man. That kid is gonna be a star for sure, man.
Yeah, R.I.P.
It's crazy too.
Randy.
In like the Hispanic and Black community, we don't get to see too much like
that
kids with their father,
shit.
like doing stuff. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't think I've ever really seen it though. Ever. Have you really seen it?
Well, not really.
I mean, you got of course like the fucking, you got the what's that guy from Mighty Ducks? Remember that shit? Emilio Estevez and his dad.
Oh, you're saying I haven't really seen it like a father and son duo like that.
Duo doing like entertainment like that.
Oh, well, that's
you know
true.
What I mean?
That's true. But I meant in general, like in the Black and fucking Hispanic community, like not even just fame wise, it's just like father and son connection.
Okay, got you.
So to see that in
got you.
videos,
you're saying like relationship and bonding
general,
and stuff.
Yeah, father and son in general.
I was saying in entertainment though as well.
Yeah, entertainment for sure.
Yeah,
super rare.
I mean, it just sucks because you hate to see that, right? Like, I mean, of course you hate to see that, and then you just start to think like the what ifs. If it wasn't that way, where could I have gone?
Yeah, for sure, man. Young age, everybody get checks, man. You know what I mean? Get checkups constantly. That colon cancer and shit to play with. A lot of people don't get, tested or checked for until they're, 40. You know what I mean? Usually, I think the general idea is like you don't have to check for that type of stuff till you're like 40.
But you have to always check for it. Huh?
Yeah, I mean you should.
You should, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a little crazy because they're gonna check out your bone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why a lot of people shy from it. You know what I mean? But it's good to know. You know what I mean? Like I said, he didn't find out until last year.
And the thing is, with what I hear with that kind of cancer, that form of cancer, is that it is curable if you find it in time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Well, more easily curable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I seen somewhere where it said it was curable, so I would think that you just have a higher chance of like removing it and then being okay.
Early. Yeah, man. But again, I repeated that, man.
I hate that, bro. I hate that fucking that disease, bro. Cancer, bro. It's a scary one because there's so many different forms of it, and there's so much rare ones, and there's so much new ones, and you know what I mean.
And you really don't know. Like most people, they don't find out until it's pretty much too late.
It's too late.
Like literally.
Yeah. Like have you lost family to that?
Lost family. I'm not sure. I'm sure, but like my grandma suffered with breast cancer. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Stuff like that. Like.
And she was able to
remove it. Yeah, she removed it. This is like when I was like 10 or something like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've heard of people, they've literally had to have their breasts removed or things of that nature and shit like that. Like, that shit's insane, man. Get your checkups, you know what I mean? Keep it going. Especially, that's another thing, like, in our type of community is, like, going to the doctor and stuff like that is, like, not done too
even
often.
For me. I'm just like, it's like
that's what I'm saying. It's our
you'd
community.
Rather not know.
It's our community. It has to do with knowledge. Our parents, like the doctor was never painted as something super fun or something you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you see your parents and they don't even want to go and they're supposed to get their checkups and they're not taking their medicine, they're not doing stuff. You know what I mean? Then it's kind of built in your brain. And you're just like, I'm not trying to go in there.
Yeah, I lost my aunt to that shit, man. It was very fast too. Like that's what I'm saying with that illness. It's fast, bro. Honestly, it's like you literally, like you said, if you wait too long and if you're not getting checked out, like if it's at a certain stage, it's just kind of like impossible. You know what I mean? And RP to my aunt, man, my Aunt Marie. She was a good woman. She was a crazy woman. She was the backbone of this family. But that fucking illness, bro. Like seeing that shit happen to Randy, it makes you, it makes you get, for me too, man, because I already talked about my health in the beginning of the year. Like how I do want to make it a priority of mine, right?
Yeah. We're about to start.
Which we about to go on boot camp.
Next week.
But like it gets me nervous when I see shit like that. You know what I mean? Because the man was so young, bro. And I think growing up, for me at least, it was always like, oh, I felt like you had to be like a older person to be, sick. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So
and yeah, like you said, in our community, it's kind of just like, well, this is just in general probably, but especially in our community, it's like you rather not know. And there's that whole stigma and shit. I remember people would always be like, I feel like once you go to the doctor and you find something, that's when shit starts going wrong.
Yeah,
like niggas is fine, good health. They go to the doctor, and then 6 months later,
I'm gone.
Yeah, like goddamn, this nigga looked healthy as shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's what it is exactly right there, bro.
We have
right
that like in our brain because we've heard that so many times, like growing up. Yeah. But go to the doctor, man. Just like you take your car. You know what I mean? Where you have moving parts. You know what I mean? We got to keep working. Just like you take your car. If you keep waiting and pushing stuff back, sooner or later your engine's gonna break down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying that's what happened to him or your aunt, RIP to both of them, but just in general, go get checked out. You know what I mean?
For sure. RIP to Randy, man. It's a sad one. They came up like during like the pandemic time. They're just going crazy.
The quality was just great. Like not even speaking on everything else, the quality and the acting of his son was great. Just amazing.
Yeah, it was dope.
Amazing.
Let's jump to something else, man. Have you ever experienced, or anybody experienced any type of paranormal shit? Like seeing ghosts or something like that?
I've been told. I personally don't know. Like, might have heard a little thing here, seen something but I thought more, if anything, it was just my mind's playing tricks on me, you know what I mean? But, something happened to me specifically, no, but I've heard a lot of stories.
Like, dive into something that you heard?
I've heard, like, my grandma seen her sister, shit like that, but one that I really remember is, I gotta get the name of the movie. Damn, I wish I already had the name of the movie on top of my head. But it was a scary-ass movie we used to have back in the day. And this is what I was told by my mom, my stepdad, basically, they watched the movie on VHS. I've seen it before.
Do you know the gist of the movie? Because I'm good with movie trivia.
It's
dog.
more
I'm
like
Jeopardy.
Paranormal Exorcist type vibe, but it's not that. It's a movie. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it before.
Yeah, it's like you gotta figure it out because I want to know. I love those movies.
I'm gonna get the name, and I promise you that by the time this video drops, we'll put it into the caption and the text and shit, the details on the bottom. But so there's a scene with like smoke and stuff like that, and what I was told, like there's fog on the floor. What I was told is that when that scene came up and my mom was watching it at home, that she started smelling something, and what she seen like was like fog on the floor in the house.
Crazy.
And it was her and my stepdad watching. They both said the same story.
Like just fog coming through the...
Yeah, like in the room.
That's crazy.
And there was a weird smell.
That's weird.
This, like I said, I'm a huge skeptic, so I don't know. But what I'm telling you is two people, unless they were just lying to me and like my whole family, like they're telling like it was. I hear them telling the story in excitement of what happened.
They probably seen that shit, man.
And they said that they etched a cross into the VHS, and that it didn't happen anymore. Like it stopped.
Really?
Yeah. So
wait. So was it like every time they seen this movie that shit would happen?
The first time they watched it.
Okay, I was about to say like like the ring and shit. Like, all right, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I believe it. If they both said it, I believe it. They both
said it, and they're telling people, everybody.
If they were trying to do it to scare you, that's one thing. But if they're telling the whole
exactly
rest of the family,
they're
that's
just telling
real.
me fuck with me, But we're going to dinners and they're telling people like this shit's crazy. Like
that's creepy, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You just like smell something, you look and there's like fog. I got so many of them though. I'll tell you right now, I got a lot of them. Not that I've experienced personally. I mean, I feel like I've felt presences and shit like that, right? But not that I've seen anything. But one that sticks out to me when I was a kid, is my cousin. So we're watching movies and shit, and then my mom asked my cousin, she's like, "Hey, can you go make me some corn dogs?" So she goes into the kitchen to make corn dogs. And she says at some point, I don't know exactly when, but I think when she finished going back and she's going to bring the corn dogs back, she said she's seen a woman come like out the kitchen and tell her to come into the kitchen.
Oh, hell no.
And she said this woman had like long black hair and just like a creepy vibe and was like, basically saying to come into the kitchen. And the thing is, like I said, I was a kid, so I don't remember in particular, but from what everybody was saying, I mean, I was like 10 and shit, but I don't remember. That she just screamed like and fucking like threw the hot dogs in the air and shit and like freaked out, you know. But my cousin has always been kind of like sensitive to shit like that. Let's just say.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I do. I do. I think I do. Yeah. Like I said, I never personally like seen anything, but I think that whatever we think is impossible, bro, is probably possible. Yeah. You know. Another one though. My brother, 2 times, bro. My brother Junior, bro. Like he had 2 experiences, dog, where I'd be like, we be kind of making a joke about Junior.
Yeah.
And you ever seen that movie? I think it's called Babadook or something like that. Babadook or some shit.
Babadook, never heard of it.
It's a movie that's actually a Babadook or some shit like that. It's on Netflix.
It's on Tubi. I was gonna say. He was always trying to get me to watch some fucking Tubi movies.
Bro, when I say watch Tubi movies, it's it's good movies on there.
No, they have other movies. Like
I'm not saying watch Tubi movies.
Yeah, but I've seen some clips from some Tubi movies, bro. They be hitting somebody in the head and they're like, all late reactions.
The shooting one.
No, the shooting was hilarious. She shoots her and then like 3 seconds later she drops.
Like jumps to the couch.
He gets shot and jumps up. That's what's crazy.
No. Check out Tubi. Tubi's like Blockbuster, bro. But
yeah, they got everything. It has commercials though, right?
Yeah, but I think you can get like you can buy
pay
some,
a little bit. Yeah.
So my brother, we have that joke where like, because on Babadook or whatever the fuck that movie's called, like there's like a spirit that's attached to the person, and I think when they take a picture, you could see it or something like that. Something like that's the I think the movie's like that. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when you take a selfie or some shit,
they can see it's in the picture.
Yeah.
So we used to tell Junior that we feel like he had, because Junior,
he'd be all scared and shit.
Nigga, where Junior goes, shit be going south, bro. But if he touches something, it breaks, all types of shit, bro. You know what I mean? He has the worst luck, you know. So we would say that. So Junior was playing Sega and shit, bro. He's over here playing Sega, and he said he looked at the like into the room, and he said he seen a little girl with like smoke coming out of her eyes, and then freaked the fuck out, you know.
That's crazy.
But then there was another time where this nigga goes to the bathroom, and you know you have those non-slip mats.
Yeah.
He said he heard that. Well, he said he seen the shit go onto the fucking and hang over on the side of the.
How old is he?
During that time, I want to say it was probably like 8 years old.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, see, that shit's crazy because I've never like seen it, and I'm such a skeptic. Like, I feel more often than not it's like my mind playing tricks on me or some shit. But shit, maybe one day I will, man. That shit.
So yeah, you don't believe in ghosts or anything?
To be completely honest, like, and to be honest with myself, like, I guess I want to, but like to be completely honest, in this moment, nah, I don't.
Yeah.
Because I just never like, and anything that happened, it was always either like I heard something or some shit. It was always either explainable or like what I deemed could have been my mind playing tricks on me.
Gotcha,
Like it's late night and I've seen something. I'm
hearing like, I'm probably just tired right now.
Yeah, I'm tired. I heard something and then I looked in the corner and like my quick imagery, like, oh, you know what always gets me? Like when you see something, like say it's the vacuum or something right there in the corner, and it looks like a fucking, all of a sudden it looks like a whole fucking human, and you're like, what the fuck?
That should be happening sometimes to me too, dog. I'm like, oh, what? Oh shit.
Yeah, like your brain just creates that.
Yeah,
shit.
You see it. You see it.
You're just like, what the fuck? Like you seen the whole ring girl in the corner, and when you look again, it's literally just a vacuum, and you're like, god damn, I just painted that whole picture.
It's crazy how your brain just works, right? I seen something where it's like the brain is so complex that it doesn't even understand itself, and that's a mind fuck to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that because it's trying to figure like shit is just happening too. Also,
it's like processing.
It's processing, and then shit just happened reactionary too at the same time. Yeah, for sure. I remember. You ever have a time when like your people in your family try to like scare you, like when you're younger and shit, and they like you guys watch a scary movie together and they do some weird shit?
Yeah. I had a couple things. So when I used to get in trouble, they would fucking have a mask in the closet and they'll throw me in the closet and be like, scare me like that.
That's toxic. See, nowadays too, like you know, like we have more information when it comes to like raising kids and shit. And you're like, bro, you can really fuck your kid up.
Yeah. So I've had that happen. But one thing that sticks out to me is my mom's baby dad and shit like comes in with a mask. And like he has a key to the house, you know what I mean? He comes in and just scares the fuck out of us, bro. Like with a mask on, and we're like all running into the corner and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Mine is my uncle. This nigga, we watched Candyman, and this nigga fucking. So we are watching Candyman or whatever, and
Candyman was freaky as fuck.
Yeah, scary as fuck. I don't even know how old I am. I gotta be 11 or under.
I was like
11 or under.
Shit,
no,
like
I'm not sure exactly. I want to say 11 or under. I for sure wasn't 12 or anything like that. I had to be like 10.
Gotcha.
No, I was like, I was between like 9 and 11. I'm not sure. So we're watching Candyman, and I'm sleeping over this nigga's house late night. He's babysitting me. My uncle's probably only like 4 or 5 years older than me, you know. So I'm like 9. He's like 15, 16, you know.
Yeah.
So we're watching Candyman. This motherfucker locks me in the bathroom. He says, Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Throws me into the bathroom and closes the door on me.
Scary
I just
shit.
remember being scared as fuck, banging on the door and shit. Like,
you know, that's scary as fuck. That's scary as fuck. But another one that would be scary too is the whole Bloody Mary shit.
Like, oh yeah, Bloody Mary,
like,
Bloody Mary.
Oh, don't say Bloody Mary in the dark in front of the mirror. Like that shit used to freak me out, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to talk about one more thing about paranormal shit. Paranormal shit. So, like, you ever heard about like people playing the Ouija board?
Yeah, the Ouija board. For sure.
I don't know if I can say
I'm pretty sure it's a
Ouija.
It's I think it's a Ouija board. That's how everybody I know says it.
Fucking, you ever played it at all?
Yeah, but I don't really have
Did anything happen?
We said somebody
was pushing that shit.
Yeah, that's what I think. It was moving, but it didn't look like it was. But it moved. It definitely moved. But I don't remember what it said.
But you feel like somebody like moved it.
I just assumed somebody moved it. You know. Yeah. What
I mean? I played it before. Nothing ever happened. You know. Wait, maybe something? No, I'm just like nothing ever happened. But my aunt told me that she played that shit. R.I.P. Marie, the one I was talking about. Mm-hmm. She said that she had told me that she played it, and my mom was like backing up the story too. She said that like the shit started to call her, bro, in the middle of the night to come play it, and that it would be moving and shit, and it didn't like my uncle Hector. It didn't like him and shit. Like I don't know, they were just asking questions about that phone. That like basically fuck him. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And she said that shit would like call her in the middle of the fucking night, bro, to come play her, like come play that shit.
That's crazy.
And
nah, she was just talking shit to your Uncle Hector. She's like, you see this shit? It says you cheating on me, bitch. Don't fuck with me.
No, it's not. No, it's not my uncle because it's like her brother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Even worse. This nigga hasn't paid his rent this month.
Should we kick him out? Yes.
Is he a bitch? Yes. I don't know.
No, but then like supposedly, I don't know how true this statement is, but they got rid of it and then it was back in the crib, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So
that shit crazy. I don't know what to think about the paranormal shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But did you see that 76-year-old woman killed her terminally ill husband? She shot him in the hospital. You didn't see that?
No.
So she shot him in the hospital. She was supposed to kill herself after. But she said that she couldn't do it. And then I think it was like a small standoff with the police for like 30 minutes or something like that.
Really?
And then they end up subduing, like just taking
her down and stuff?
Well, I think she just went like, went down. But yeah,
I'm like taking her down. Get on the floor, boom.
I think she just couldn't kill herself, wanted to, and then ended up just like giving up.
So she went to the hospital and offed her husband?
Yeah, he was
like while he
ill.
was like.
He was terminally ill. So like I think they had a pact is what it was.
Really?
They had a pact. Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. Wait. Like, what is it? Like, so that's what they're saying?
Yeah, that they had a pact and she was supposed to kill him and then kill herself, but she couldn't do it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is wild, bro.
Would you make a pact like that with your significant other?
No.
If I'm terminally
I love life.
If I'm terminally ill.
Oh, you're saying like put me out my misery.
Yeah. But I'm saying also if it's your significant other and you guys are married, you guys been together,
like you guys are locked in.
Yeah, like this is what
we said we're gonna do.
Bro, when you're 65, 70, like at that point you're sick as fuck and you're like watching TV together, watching Maury and shit, and you're just like
watching Maury.
If I don't make it one day, you feel me? Not to make their shit a joke, you know, I repeated them, but like I mean I wasn't trying to make that situation a joke.
I get
but,
you.
You know.
We talking here, guys.
It's all
Plus
good.
ears.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Anybody need earmuffs? Put them on.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Would you? Or So you'd be like, nah, baby, I'm sorry, but
well, because like back to the question you had asked me on like one of the last podcasts is like, depending on the injury, like would you stick around and stuff like that? Like, I already said at times like if I was like fucking like if I was fucked, like put me out basically. You know what I mean? If I was fucked over, like I can't be back in better health or like I'm a fucking vegetable, like put me out. Like you got to pull the plug, put me out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But she like took it upon herself to shoot the man.
Yeah.
At the hospital.
At the hospital.
Is that just her story she's telling?
I mean, I could believe it. At 75, like what reason? He's terminally ill. I mean, unless it's just causing you stress or something, like
it's like I'm over this shit.
Yeah, but I feel like if not, like it's not like you have to do anything.
They're like,
nah, cut it out, bro. No, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, they said it was like a pact, and she
I ain't cutting it out.
She couldn't follow through. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. What would you do in that situation?
Damn, that's the thing. What would I do? I'll do it if I make that deal. You know what I mean? 75, but. Man, that's tough.
That's tough, man. That's
like if you still want to live, like if you still want to live, like maybe she didn't want to live either. She was in pain, but I mean, like I feel like I'm gonna want to live. Like as long as I could. Like this is a gift. You only have a short period of time. Like
I want to be here as long as
I can, and I could see and I could live this. Like who knows what happens after? If anything happens after, like. This could be it. Like I need every moment, you know.
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like
exactly.
if you go to fucking.
This is the only moment that counts right now.
You go to
as far as I'm concerned.
You go to a theme park or some shit, and you're like, I'm gonna be here for 3 hours. I want to make every moment last. You want to ride every ride. You want to make like nigga, it's the same shit, but this shit is forever. You feel me? You can go to the theme park again. You can't ride this ride again.
Exactly.
You feel me? If you want to
caption that,
if you want to start some shit or you want to keep doing some shit, like do that shit.
So leads me into my next thing though, man. What do you think is the biggest threat to like our existence, man? Not like I'm saying like on a mankind level. Like what takes us out?
What takes us out? It could be multiple. It could be different things, man. Whether it be like global warming and crazy weather changes. You know what I mean? Like people don't understand. Like this planet's gone through so much crazy shit to where like. How California, we mostly get earthquakes. Like the poles could move. The poles are moving and shifting the whole time. Like they're moving all the time. Like, at any point,
there's already evidence of that happening.
Yeah, that it's happened before. Like they've been, like it's been at a different axis. Like plenty times. Like even with like the ice age, like that shit was a pole shift. Like that shit. Like it didn't take months or nothing for it to freeze. Like there's evidence that it was pretty much instant. Because like a woolly mammoth where they were found chewing on
with food in their system.
No, like in their mouth, chewing chewing in that moment. So like think about it. If you're freezing, like I don't see
that's like day after tomorrow when everything just starts freezing and shit.
Yeah, like I don't see your feet freezing and you're still eating, and then your knees are freezing and you're still eating. Like, let's say it takes weeks and it like takes time, or you get stuck and you start to, your legs go. No, you got to be literally in the motion of eating.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But anyways, so not to go too deep in that, my bad.
That's crazy though.
So let's just say California, like we're by the water. Let's just say the temperatures change and shit, and then we get a fucking tsunami or something. Crazy like that. Like there's like
they always say that we will eventually be like underwater, California.
Yeah, for sure. Something like that.
So you think it would be like climate change mostly?
Climate change, yeah. Whether not directly by global warming, but maybe assisted or just things changing.
So I think that like if something like that was to go like okay, so let's say like existence is threatened by anything that's major. One thing that I think that at first I was thinking, and so I started looking into this shit. I was thinking that food, us not having like a food supply. Would be detrimental to us, but that's not it, man. It's the water. If we don't got water,
oh yeah,
that's the biggest downfall for us, bro. That shit will start wars. Motherfuckers getting offed. Mankind is literally like at the brink of extinction if there's no water.
Yeah, you need that.
So get you some. I've been thinking like how some like fucking apocalypse.
You're gonna be one of those guys that's got like, a fucking crazy shed and shit.
I need a
underground shelter.
I need a supply. Hey, I would love, bro. If I had the money for it, I would love to have like some type of thing like that. You see like Blast from the Past.
You see, they have that conspiracy that there's one, and I think it's like the Denver airport. It's like an airport. If you look it up,
I think Denver.
I think it's a Denver airport or something like that. They said that there's one under there, and they have all these crazy pictures of like they have pictures of like kids burning or something like that, like in a painting.
Really?
And
well, I heard Denver airport has a lot of crazy shit.
If you
there.
look it up on YouTube and you look up like it was like on the History Channel or something like that, and they're basically talking about all the people who have those shelters, underground bunkers, and and the people who are scared of like the end of the world. Yeah. And you look up the airport. If you look up that in the airport, you'll find it. It's a whole episode.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I've heard like even places like Antarctica have that shit. You know what I mean? Like these bunkers that will essentially keep life going.
Yeah. I mean, even not too long ago, they were talking about the possibility of that solar flare getting too close to us. Even something like that could be crazy.
That's something that I've always been tripping out on too.
And that's super volatile. Like we don't really know. The sun is a living thing, like not a living thing, but it's active. You know what I mean? At any moment, it could just go like one crazy solar flare. Like we don't have anything to tell us like there'll be a solar flare in 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable. They just know that. They just know it's kind of gonna happen.
They can see the activity.
It could be, let's say, even like a volcano. Like you can't tell when it's just gonna explode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like shit could just happen. We've only have so much time watching it and studying it to know whether it's just gonna out of nowhere just do something.
And
crazy.
We don't really know exactly the effects of it either, though.
Yeah, even that solar flare, if it would have came, they were saying that basically all of electronics could be burnt out.
Yeah,
and the crazy thing about that is like if the electronics are burnt out, like it wouldn't just be like, oh, we remake the shit and we'll have it back up next week. Like
no, it's burnt
this is
out.
Putting us back like 50 to 100 years. Like the stuff to make. The stuff to make the electronics doesn't work. Just like, oh, you need a new starter. The starter that's up in the shelves in AutoZone, those don't work.
The generator
to make that don't work. Yeah, like crazy.
Yeah, it would have put us back. You gotta have some like crazy engineers that could like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what you would do. But yeah, that's one thing that I was thinking about. Like, so I think that what threatens our existence though, I don't know. I wouldn't say nuclear war. I mean, nuclear war, of course, will fuck us up. But I don't think anybody, well, I mean, yeah, the U.S. did drop it twice, right? But speaking now, I don't think anybody's stupid enough to do that shit.
Not even Putin?
Nah, man.
He's on his, but what about he's close to passing away, bro. They say he's got like cancer and shit.
He might just be on his deathbed.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, there's intel supposedly that you can't really trust anything. Like I'm not on the phone with these niggas, and it's like the game telephone. Like
you don't know what's real.
But supposedly they have intel and shit that like even his own people aren't trusting him and shit. But like his dictatorship, the way it works is like you can't even. The people are scared to tell him information. Like they don't even want to tell him anything. So at that point, how do you get people to like listen to you or help you if they're scared to even tell you anything? Like, they don't want to bring you information that you're not happy with.
I get you.
You know what I mean? That shit could fuck up the whole line of command. Crazy.
I just think that, like, okay, so I'm going to be bold and say I'm pretty sure the fucking government knows exactly where this man is at right now.
Oh, for sure they do. They do.
So, if something like that was to happen, if the sound was alarmed, bro, like, that country's fucked. Mm-hmm. That's just what I'm going to say. But like I said, even that, I don't think that anybody's stupid enough nowadays to be like, let's start nuclear war. Because it's bad for everybody. It's bad for business, let's just say.
Yeah, for sure. Bad for everybody.
It ain't even about like, oh, it's bad for, like, I'm talking about like literally bad for business, money-wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shut down the whole supply. But man, we don't even know the effects of that shit because they talk about like nuclear winter, another ice age, radioactive fucking...
Solar flares, like who fucking knows, man.
But we just gotta enjoy the time, man. Just enjoy your time.
Yeah, that's the thing about it too. Is like how that shit could happen any day. It's like you just gotta live it up and fucking do what you can now. You know what I mean? And
work on your goals.
Yeah, exactly. One day, bro, the music shit won't matter. And that's a point too. Is like, how do you keep going when you know the shit technically don't matter? You know? And one day, but
that's what keeps us going.
It only matters in this moment. You feel me? You might as well just. Try.
That's what keeps us going, right?
Might as well try.
What's up with So we talked about Megan Hall, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go to the strip show? She gets offered.
They said $10K a night. She's gonna get offered.
She needs it now, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I seen a clip, man.
That's crazy.
You gonna go to that show?
That's crazy because she's just like on Front Street. Like everybody knows her face. Everybody knows what happened. Like, what do you do? Where do you work? She's probably working security somewhere. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We live in a weird time. That you just said that, bro. This is a woman that she likes to, indulge in sexual activity.
Yeah.
And it's on Front Street for the whole world. Me and you sitting here talking about this woman that we don't give a fuck about Megan Hall.
Yeah. Not only did she get fired, but
she's on Front Street though. Like, let the woman live, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
she's probably working security in a car parked behind a fucking Denny's or some shit.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's the only thing you could probably do, slide in with, like.
Well, no, I mean, just trip out. Like, what trips me out though is that, like, that happened, right? That scandal. Scandal. But look at the offer she gets after that, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I wonder if that's real, though.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. There's somebody out there that want it.
She's a tourist attraction. At that point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, $10K, you're going to make your money at least in the first couple months because niggas going to be pulling up.
There's somebody going to pull up, bro.
For sure.
So.
You going to pull up?
Nah.
They're posting videos of her riding fucking mechanical bulls and shit.
Really? I didn't see none of that.
Bro, they posted I seen the video of her riding mechanical bull.
Grand Chat wizard nigga or whatever?
Yeah. She's riding a bull and then she's just and it's like, now I see why these niggas wanted her. Then he posted it again with her. It was in slow motion, but it wasn't showing the bull. It was just showing her.
Oh,
out of
man.
control. Shit like that, like crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it trips me out. The internet is so crazy because, like, it just takes you and like, it'll pick you apart, man. You know what I mean? Like, you become a meme. Like,
that's why you really just got to ignore that shit and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to have their opinion. Like, and then also a lot of times, especially with like the internet, like people are posting shit to get your attention. Like, they don't even really mean it. They're literally thinking of the most disrespectful or dumbest shit
to say,
just to like get your attention. They're like, got him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It goes back to what you said though too before is like, regardless of what you like, if it's like a bad thing or a good thing, like that clout that comes with it, you know what I mean? Like people still want to fuck with you for it, you know? So this woman over here, this scandal, right? She's getting offered now basically what? I think it was like 20K or 10K or something like that.
Yeah, 10K.
For 2 nights.
That's what I was told. Yeah.
So it's like, you still kind of could get opportunity.
Yeah, you can make it happen, you feel me? But
like, what about that smash that guy that fucking that guy that went viral back in the day? They made a documentary of him on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the
hitchhiking
something.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I
like even in that situation, like I mean that was a good. I mean, you know, the man I guess smacked the fool upside the head with a hatchet. I don't know how bad that was, but
he saved somebody.
He saved somebody
getting beat, but then also they were the crazy part was his excitement telling the story.
Yeah,
like why is this man enjoy this shit so
and
much?
It went fucking viral, and then he had a lot, bro. This man could have literally changed. Like it changed his life for the most part, but it could have changed his life for the betterment of the rest of his life.
Yeah, he was a hero.
Off of just that one thing, you know.
And then he like killed somebody else after as well.
And then he killed him somebody. Yeah.
So he fucking got addicted to that shit. He liked it. You could tell right then and there that he liked it.
Smash.
Yeah, I didn't. I seen only that part. Stop laughing, bro. Stop laughing, bro.
Because people are just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We live in a weird ass fucking world, bro. People trip me the fuck out, and that guy just trips me out.
Yeah, for sure.
And the thing is, okay, so one thing you got to know about me is that I laugh a lot in inappropriate moments, bro. Yeah. Like I said it the other day, I'm like, we could have been burying my mom, and I'm gonna crack a joke. You know what I mean? Like
you're gonna fucking say, you're gonna be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker," or something like that.
Screaming from the ground. I'm gonna be back for you, bitches.
Fuck you, Peters.
Bridget, you mother.
Shit. They're gonna be like, does anybody have any last words? And you're gonna be like, Bridget, you motherfucker.
Fuck these dogs.
Oh shit.
All right. So I want to jump one more thing. You got anything else right now?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So we still see that Young Thug is like going through it, right? They have that video going viral right now where it looks
he's all
Young
sad.
Thug is defeated, right?
Yeah.
I don't wish jail upon nobody. I don't know the circumstances of what he was doing, you know, but if he was committing crimes, that's the consequences of it, right? So he's like, fuck that.
Go ahead, bro. How do we always end up getting back into like snitching, no snitching crimes?
Because I put this shit up the other day, and you were the only one that voted on it.
What was it?
And I said, would you really take 50 years for a nigga? And you said, yup, lock me up and throw away the key.
For my brother. If it's for my brother.
I'm gonna pull your motherfucking car right now, bro. If you are sitting in that fucking situation where motherfuckers are saying, look, man, you about to get 50 fucking years in this fucking jail, being an assault, Kane J.
You're being too specific.
Kane J. He's gonna be, nigga, you ain't going to jail, fo.
Yeah.
He's like,
this is too. Go ahead, bro. Just ask the question one time. Say what you're gonna say. Let me answer it, and then let's be done with it. Because we always talking about the snitching, telling what I tell, what I not tell.
Because, bro, you're not gonna fucking take 50 years for another nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. There's only like a small percentage of niggas that will do that and have done that. 9 times out of 10, bro. If they tell you getting 50 years, we want this guy, we know what the fuck, we got him. We need your help to get to, like, basically fucking put that motherfucker behind bars. Your ass is not taking 50 years.
Okay. And here's my response. Check this out.
And why would you?
Check this out. So look, I'm not putting on anybody. I'm not claiming to be the most street nigga. I'm not claiming to be the most gangster nigga. I'm not claiming to be nothing like that. What I'm saying is this. If you grow up a certain way, if you could have been hungry, if you could have had nothing, if you could have had days when your shit was, you were hungry for 2 days, and a nigga put you on and help you eat, make sure you good, shit like that, and you guys all agree and say, no matter what, there ain't nothing to say. And that's how it goes. And you know that also in the court system, when you see people, a lot of times if there's certain stuff you don't even have to say, and that adds to that other person or adds to them or adds to you that you don't even have to say. If you just keep your fucking mouth shut and you let the lawyer talk for you, leave it at that. Everybody gets what they get. It's the same deal, no deal. Yeah, you don't have to say nothing about nobody, and that's the way we gonna play it. Then that's the way we gonna play it. And and if you're gonna be the one, like I said, if it's just a random person or something like that, that's for you to decide. But if it's your motherfucking brothers and you're the one, and everybody says we ain't saying nothing, and you're the one that says something, you're a bitch, and fuck you.
Okay. I get you on that, right on that. But I always said that what it comes down to is that this is what's gonna be playing in your head. Who the fuck is going to say something?
And that's why you don't make that deal with nobody you don't trust. But if it's some people you trust and you know none of you 5, 7, 20, 10, of course the more numbers.
I mean, you got to know what the fuck you fucking
exactly.
with.
Of course, the more numbers it gets to, then it gets more and more dangerous. But if it's a small number of people, I look you in the eyes, nigga, you ain't going to tell.
Okay, so, but my thing is this. So, you didn't do shit.
Then I'm not gonna get in trouble. It's just like Gunna. He didn't do shit. All he had to do was sit in there for another 6 months to a year. Yeah, it's tough. It's fucked up. But you're rich, nigga. And this nigga's rich too. Yeah. Don't say a motherfucking word. There's no evidence on you. Yes, they're trying to tie you in.
So you think he snitched? That was a snitch. What Gunna did was a snitch.
I mean, close enough. I mean,
they asked him if it was a gang. He said, yes, ma'am.
That part, yeah. That part is pretty sealed and over. But like, supposedly the whole in the court system, that makes it tricky and shit. Because like also some people say snitching is like, if somebody goes to jail because of what you said is like their main point of what snitching is. Some people say if you say anything at all, that's snitching. You know what I mean? So,
I thought it was always if you say anything at all. That's what I always thought it was.
So you know what I mean? But like I said, so they supposedly can't use them. They could request them, and if they do request them, he said he'd plead the fifth.
It's almost like not admissible in court.
Yes,
is what they're trying to say.
But now, what calls into question is does snitching mean not admissible in court, or does it mean like in general? Because obviously now the general consensus is it's a gang. Yeah, it's a gang. Yeah, so even if they can't use the specific words. Like and
then in the eyes of the people as well.
The eyes of the people and the juror and shit like that, you know, like how are you going to keep saying it's not a gang? Nobody's listening to that now. or nobody was probably listening to it before, but the point is you aided that.
Yeah, I mean, so that's why I always been like, I don't know, man, because nigga, if you facing 50 years, bro, and they about to say, you know, you about to be shacked up with a bunch of niggas for the rest of your life.
But if you don't, and that's what you signed up for when you said, because you had plenty of chances, unless you don't know what you're doing and you don't know, you don't have forethought, then yeah, but you have enough chances to say, I'm not gonna do this no more. You feel me? Like, you have enough chances to say, I'm not gonna go do this. I'm not gonna go re-up. I'm not gonna go try this. You have enough chances to be like, you know what, this is the last time, or that was the last time.
So you're saying just, well, you would hope for the best is everybody just keep their mouth shut. That's the way you could beat it. Of course, I get what you're saying. Let the lawyers talk.
I would only.
But you're saying you would just shut up and just hope it plays out for the best.
Yeah, and you don't do. No, I mean, no. You let your lawyers talking for you.
No, I know that. I'm just saying
you're not just shutting up. Like, he's gonna advise you and talk and speak for you. No, but on whether I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I did witness him doing this, or I seen that. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
And I always thought about that too. I'm like, how forthcoming do you have to be with your lawyers?
You can be as forthcoming as you want, because
and they can't say
anything.
Shit.
They can't say anything, and anything they said would be admissible, and fucking you'd get a new lawyer, and you.
I think being a lawyer probably the most difficult job in the world.
And then if the prosecutor is like they flip and they start using your lawyer or some shit like that, then your shit pretty much get thrown out. So you couldn't even do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's why you don't do shit too with people like I'm not gonna trust. Nigga, I'm not gonna take you to go rob somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to rob somebody. I'm just speaking in general. You know what I mean? Like,
he's like, no, don't take me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
a law-abiding citizen.
I'm like, let's go, Pete. Like, what the fuck? You know? But if you keep it to your small number of who you know, then that's your agreement. You feel me? You make that agreement.
So that's the thing though too. Like, okay, so my thing is that if I'm getting involved with the shit, then I'm not gonna say anything. Get me? But my whole thing about the whole snitching thing is not that. It's if you aren't involved.
Yeah, if you're not involved.
But there's like
that's your law.
But they're basically trying to slap it on you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in the court system, bro, there's so many people out there that are innocent, but they're behind bars. So you could be that unlucky person, is what I'm getting at. It's like in those situations, like, the fuck, am I snitching or am I saving my life and my family?
Yeah. No, I feel that. And that's why everybody has to, like, that's a decision that they have to make. You know what I mean? But
I think you come to that crossroad is one of those things where it's like, it ain't gonna be as easy as to just be like,
it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. And that's when, like I said, it gets deeper when it's fucking, like, a lot of these gangs have 300 people, like, you know, it's 500 people, like, like if
a lot of niggas plot on each other.
If there's 20 niggas and they all in on something, like 5 to 10 of them, like 15 to 18 of them
singing like birds.
15 to 18 of them, you don't even really know.
Yeah.
And 1 or 2 of them you might know. You know what I mean? Like,
I seen something where it said, like, if you like you have 5 people you know, maybe 2 of them you really trust.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and out of those 20, you probably don't trust none of them. You feel me? Like, so. And if they tell on you and then you're facing 30 years because they're all telling on you and you're not telling.
Those are the things I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's different. Like,
I'm not saying you, I'm talking about like you just caught up in a situation with some niggas and it's just like, they don't got to be your best boys, bro. There's just the whole code, you know what I mean? This unspoken, you know,
and I can't speak on that because personally I don't involve myself in like that type of shit. So, I mean, but at the same time, like when it comes to like, how shit stands with me and like morals and shit, I still feel the same way. Like I still feel the same way, but they're their own men, you know, they got their own family to take care of. So that's on them. But speaking on how I would feel or how I would like run the situation, you know, that's how I would. That's how I would, nigga. You know,
we ain't speaking into existence. We're just hypothetically speaking. That was pretty much it for me, man. What do you got, bro?
On a lighter note, though, did you see? Nigga fucked up my whole head and shit.
You hate it. It's just because of that. I put that out there. You were the only one that put it.
Look. So now that we've talked about it, we can still talk about snitching shit with niggas. We can talk about shit like that.
Don't talk about it with
me. It doesn't need to. I've already put how I feel about it out there. I don't want to answer.
No, I had to really paint the picture though. 50 years, a bunch of niggas.
We heard you already. We heard you already, nigga. Damn, that's the shit I'm talking about.
I don't care.
I care, nigga.
Go.
But
Next.
Done. But anyways, did you see, on a lighter note,
Go ahead.
Did you see Mr. Beast cured 1,000 people's blindness?
I did see that. I did see that.
That's insane.
That's fucking dope. And it made me think, I'm like, man, what is it? Because they said in 10 minutes, like something about like
they said like 70% of the or 80% of the world's blindness could be cured in a 10
minutes and shit
procedure.
So I'm like, oh shit, man, I gotta check with my doctor and see what they can do, man.
That lazy eye surgery.
I need something, bro. Like I hate wearing these motherfuckers.
I think that's just like,
and I'm not good with
something like that.
I'm not good with the like putting fucking, bro. I can barely even put eye drops in my eye. You feel me? So I can't put contacts, really. You know. That should just be bugging me and shit, even when I'm putting eye drops, my nigga.
See, LASIK is about $1,600 per eye, and you could do like a payment. You don't have to.
Well, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I got coverage.
Oh, with your insurance, yeah, for sure.
I got
to pay something. I don't know
because they said I have this particular thing with my eyeball. You know what I mean? So I don't know how curable or, you know what I mean. It's not like a film of skin is growing over your eye or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like the shape of my cornea is like at an oval.
That's crazy. So you're part of that other 10%.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
We'll see what happens though. But yeah, on that note, you feel me? Appreciate you guys for tapping in. You feel me? This is another one. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, man. It's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
Until next time.
For peace sake, we're gonna have a problem here.